Hello and welcome to our YouTube channel Civil Engineers Tech. So today I'm gonna start a new tutorial for the AutoCAD. AutoCAD is one of the basic and main software for civil engineers and architects for making various drawings and drafting. Also it is used to make the 3D modeling, and there is another version of it which is called Civil 3D. So first of all we are going to learn about the AutoCAD Basics. So in this video we'll learn about the basics starting settings of the AutoCAD. So first of all I'll start with the grid mode. You can activate this by clicking here at the bottom of the desktop screen. So if I have click on this, the grid mode has been activated, and you can see the grids are visible now. If we unclick this, there is nothing like the grid, it is all blank. So we are gonna check the grid setting and see what happens. So this is the grid spacing. Grid X, in X direction the spacing is 10, in Y direction also spacing is 10, and there is a major line. This is the major line, these are the minor lines. There is a major line after every 5 minor lines. So I'm gonna check whether it is showing 10 or not. Okay, so in dimension box we are gonna take a line which will start from this point to this point. So it has to be 1 10 10 10 10 10 and 15. So it is showing 50 here. So there is a major line after every 5 minor lines. So we are going to change that. We are going to put that grid spacing to 5 in both the direction. It will go automatically in Y direction as well. Or we're gonna change the major line after every 10. So this is again 50 because we have changed it to 10. Now we're gonna change it to 5 only. So it is 50, but the major line has been reduced to half. So I'm gonna check again here too. There is again, it is not snapping over the middle point. So I have to change the setting of object snap is after every 10 points. So I'm going to change it to 5. Now it will click up here. It is showing 25. I'm going to delete it. It is 25. So this is the grid setting. We are going to take it back to the original points. 10 5 or even 10 10. Okay, leave it. So for my convenience I just keep the grid mode off, and also I keep the snap mode off because it unnecessarily keeps on snapping at every grid points. So I keep this both off. Now we're going to know about the dynamic input. What is it? So we're going to check it Now if you click on this line, you can see there is a line distance which is keep on changing, or also you can put manually the length. Okay, as the cursor changes, you can change the and also put the values manually. But if we uncheck this, we will see nothing. There are no options to put the value manually. You just have to click randomly. You will not know about the lines property and lines distance and anything. So we have to keep it on in order to keep the values, put the values while moving the cursor. So I'm gonna take the distance 100 and then press the tab if you wanna change the angle also. If I'm gonna take the angle to 30 degree, then it will go automatically over the 30 degrees from the x-axis direction. So I'm gonna check this whether it's 100 meter or 30 or not. So it is 100, and if you're gonna check I'm gonna check the angle. So here is the measurement of angle. So this is the line. I'm gonna line this and this. The angle is showing 30 degree. So this is correct. So we will keep this dynamic input on. And now the next option is ortho mode. We have to, if you wanna keep the ortho mode on, you can only draw the drawings and the lines and anything in either x-axis or y-axis. You cannot draw any lines in oblique at a certain angle. So in order to keep the lines at an angle from x and y axis, you'll have to keep the ortho mode off. Then only you can draw the lines at different angles. Also there are another option but there is another option to make oblique lines even after keeping the ortho mode on. So just I've told that you can put the lines distance, let's say 100 meter, 100 units. Then I'm gonna change change it to the angle by clicking on tab. Then I'm gonna take the angle as 10 degree. So it is gonna make a line at 10 degree from the x-axis. So this is the another option to keep an oblique line or inclined line by keeping the ortho mode on. Okay, so ortho means 90 degree. So it is a tool which is used to make the lines at only certain angle and either x-axis or y-axis. Now we're gonna learn about the polar tracking. If you keep this on, and there are list of tracking options. I have checked the 90, 180, 270 and 360. So if I'm gonna make a line, click any specific point and I have to draw a line through another point, so it will keep on tracking at every 90 degree snapping. It will keep on snapping at every 90 degree, 0 degree, 90 degree, 270 degree and 360 degree. So this is the thing. And if I check this, it will keep on snapping at every 45 degree, 0 degree, 45 degree, 90 degree, every 45 degree it keep on snapping. So it will make, if you wanna make an oblique line at every 45 degree, then this is a useful tool. And if I check on this, it will snap at every 30 degree, 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, the 180, and so on. Similarly, you can check or click on any of the snapping options. This is the object snap setting. If you clear all, select all. So I'm gonna take this. Okay, this is the lines, these are the lines, multiple lines. So if I have to take another line, it will keep on snapping at midpoint, every nearest point, end point. And if I am gonna make a circle, it will snap at the center, every quadrant, and at every point of the circle. If I am gonna switch it off, then it will not snap at any point. It will just snap at 90 degree in either x-axis or y-axis, because I have kept this on. If I am gonna uncheck this also, then it will not snap at any degree, anywhere. Okay, so I'm gonna check this. These are the checking points. If I'm gonna uncheck this, it will not accept the end point. If I'm gonna check this, it is gonna snap at the end point. It is gonna snap at the, it has not been clicked. It is here to be on. It is gonna snap on the end points. I'm gonna make it all clear. So I have switched it on. I'm gonna check this only end point, so it will only snap at the end points, nowhere else. And now I'm gonna check at the midpoint and uncheck at the end point, so it will check only at the snap at the midpoints. Similarly, these are the various center point. This is useful for the circle and other arcs, so it will only snap at the circle. And in order to get this snap at the circle, first of all you will have to take the cursor to the circumference of the circle, otherwise it will not snap. And similarly, these are the geometric center, nodes, quadrants, intersection. Basically, you can select all, and it will snap at every points. And sometimes you don't have to keep on the snap at every points. If you wish to keep the cursor at only a certain point, then you can check only a few points, the points where you want either tangent or nearest or parallel, quadrant, node. You can even check the specific points for snapping mode. This is the scale. These are the scales: 1:1, 1:2, 4. One means in if the length on the paper is 1 meter, then on the drawing unit also it will show 1 meter. In this scale, if length of the line or any object on the paper is 1 unit, then in the drawing you will have to show it as 2 units. Means if the length of the road or any line on actual or on a paper is 100 meters, then you will have to draw a point draw a line which is only 50 meter on the drawing, because you have 50 into 2 will be 100. Means if we multiply the drawing units, example, I'm gonna take it 100. So this is the 100 meter or 100 units. 100 unit. So on paper it will be 200, because twice the drawing units, the paper unit is twice the drawing units. Means I have 100 meter on drawing, so on paper it will have to be 200 units. So thank you for watching the video. In next video we will learn about the things that are on the top of the screen, that is on the ribbon. We will know how to make the lines, how to make the fillet, how to make the offset and other things, how to change the color of a drawings, etc.